You never know what you will find, shaping a world that's in your mind. See for yourself and one.
Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the fear of the mobs, in the nether of doom and destruction. I'm walking down a tunnel that you have not seen yet, one I built since the last episode, that goes to the old base, right over here actually. It's pretty cool. See it right through there? Right over there? Yeah, so I built this. There's a stairway right here. This section right here is completely suspended. So it's suspended over a large drop. Pretty cool, if I might say. Yeah, that's the spot. I'm just going through placing torches on the walls. I have a method. If you'll notice, the torches aren't perfectly lined up with each other. And that's because when it's so that when you're riding in the minecarts, it looks somewhat, I don't know. I might change them. That's what I came up with, so that's what I'm doing. Let's see here. I've also been finishing up this area over here. Yep, all over here. Now, wherever there's this wall, like here you can see out just fine, but over here you can't. It's just netherrack. So I put lava there. Alright, sorry about that cut. Yeah, so lava. Lots of light. Looks really good. Torches are for consistency with the rest of the tunnel. Plus they light up any areas that aren't fully lit. And then we have this long stairway down here into the nether room. This is the fortress. Well, the porch. I said fortress. I just said fortress. This is the portal that leads to the fortress. See? It's a fortress. This is the fortress, alright? I'm calling it that. And yeah, so I just made this little room kind of somewhat pretty. I like the ceiling. Looks alright. Very red, but I like it. Long stairway. Can't really do much about that, but it looks kind of cool. It gives a really weird illusion when you're up here. It looks kind of like it's curving. You know, like, I don't know. It just looks cool. The ceiling does. The ceiling looks like it's curving. The stairs look straight. Yep, same here. If you notice, the ceiling's really high on this one. That's because I couldn't make the ceiling work until I did that way, and it looks pretty good. It's very high ceiling, but it's acceptable in this area. It's acceptable. Then we have the tunnels. I still have to place the tracks. The torches are actually, I think, about done. I think that's about it. Wait. I need to put a torch. I don't have any lava, so I'll have to get some more. But I need to put in lava here and not here. But I might trim away some of these blocks here so you can see out the window. Seeing out isn't necessarily like very important. It's just for style. You know, it's weird to walk down a dark tunnel and not know like what all these sounds around you are. It's cool to be able to see a gas out there. Okay, that sound's coming from the gas. That's right over there. You know, simple. So, and then the lava is just, I don't know why. It's better than netherrack. Although, I don't know. So I still have to finish building this room. I don't know really much. I still don't know exactly what I'm gonna do in this room. For this room. I've been getting really. I knew you were gonna shoot me. I've been getting really good at these guys. There we go. Watch this. I'm gonna shoot. Oh, Pigman, don't want to hit him. I'm gonna guess that he's right over here. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, watch me hit him and. I love doing that. It's like killing them like just before they get a shot off. It's so much fun. Okay. Sorry. Since I've been building in here, I've gotten quite a bit of skill killing ghasts with arrows. So I'm getting pretty good at shooting things from a distance with my bow and arrow. So that's cool. I should probably play Team Fortress 2 and play as a huntsman sniper. That'll probably irritate people. Although physics are very different, so it doesn't matter. Okay, enough yabbering on. Let me figure out what I'm doing. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, so one mistake I found with the tracks I laid here was that the only way I could power these things is if I used a torch, a redstone torch, and that's expensive. I crafted a ton of rails. I went through over a stack of gold, which sucks, because the gold is so amazing. And for some reason, it's not going to work like that because, like I said, I need to use torches in order to keep these things powered, and I don't want to do that. Okay, I wanted to make sure. I wanted to see if he could see me or not. Now, what we could also try is possibly putting him here, and so I don't have to dig underneath. I might be able just to do that. It works, but they got all these levers in the way, so I don't want to do that. So I'm going to figure out how I plan on powering these things, because I don't want to use torches, because again, they're expensive, and I want to somehow use levers, but make them hidden. So I'm thinking of doing something similar, something kind of like, well, whatever. I think I have to do some planning. I have to do some thinking, figure out exactly what I'm going to do. Be right back. Alright, I need to get rid of these things. They're cool, but annoying. And they're in the way. Yep, all the torches are good. I wonder if it hurts me if they explode. I'm gonna try it. Yep, that hurts you. Cool. Okay. Get off of my face. Alright, so I have I forgot some torches. And yeah. Yes. Okay. Good. I need to move this. This is off. I'll do that later. Okay. So I have a plan of what I want to do in this middle room. I would love a sort of system. You're riding down in your Mario Kart, and then you stop. Okay? And it stops you in front of buttons. And the buttons will go to each of these directions. And if I add a fourth one, I'll have to somehow account for that. But I think I'll just stick with 3. And basically, you press the button, you continue zip going on, and it sends you in the correct direction. I'm thinking of doing something, having this somewhere in the mix. Something kind of like this, and then, I don't know, something like this, I guess. Just like that. And the idea is you can use somehow use redstone and to choose which direction the track goes. Now, important to know is that tracks follow the southwest. I don't know. They use like southwest logic, and which I don't get, and I don't really care to get because it's annoying and dumb. So we'll kind of just hold on to this. This is kind of the idea I'm gonna have to use. I think I'm gonna have to do some redstone underneath this room, which I was wanting to avoid, but there's not really a simple way to do what I want to do. So I'm thinking that this is how I need to do it. So some kind of like this, but I need some sort of like, you come in. Oh, I know. I can have like one of these. You're riding in, stop. And there's like buttons, and you can press. I don't know if that's a good spot to stop, but somehow buttons. Yeah, I'm not really sure, cause I guess I'd have to like do like something like this, not netherrack obviously. Something like this. And I'd have to stop on the slope and choose where I want to go, because I want to have something like maybe something dangling from here, and there wouldn't be any way to wire this up though, is the problem. So I'm not really sure. This would be nice, but there's no way to wire it, so I'd have to useless and overdoing everything. Ugh. I don't know. Let's see. Figure something out. Alright, I've come up with another solution. Much more elegant, hopefully easier to build. Here's how it works. So you're coming in on your minecart, alright? It's going to turn you around this corner, okay? And you have a short time to decide whether you want to go down this ramp or not. This will be the default way you go. But you can also press a button that will switch this track to facing that way. And then switch to facing that way, and then you'll go across here, you'll go this way, and you'll continue on to this way. And if this is the way you want to go, then you will not do anything, you'll just go. But if this is not the way you want to go, you have to press the button. Press the buttons, and there you go. And you skip it, and you go on to the next one. It might be a little challenging trying to do it without without making a mistake or like going too far or whatever. So it's gonna be tough because you have to like, I don't know, maybe if I put enough buttons, you'll be able to sit here and just hold down the right mouse button, and eventually your guy will click it as he goes around the tracks. I'm also thinking about maybe doing it in the center, although that would be a bit more difficult because as you're coming around here, you're rotating too fast. So I think it'd be better to put it on this wall. And maybe not necessarily right in front of your face. Possibly like inset by a block. Maybe put it back there on a wall with like 5 or 4 buttons. I think that might make it a bit easier. So I'm going to work on that. Do some redstone down beneath this room. It still looks elegant up here, which is the thing. I wanted it to still look nice up here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on this, see if it works. Hopefully it does. I think it will. Anyway, so yeah, let's... Oh, by the way, I finished making the room. I never told you guys. This is a junction room between the 3 areas. Okay, you know that. This is... Alright. Okay, so I was doing some digging here. And just casually minding my own business, when the tentacles of a ghast were coming down through the ceiling. It was freaky. I really wish I was recording it. Flew right over there and he came back. He knows I'm in here. He's tracking me. Ha! There he is. I want to see if he'll get any closer is the thing. But I don't want him to destroy my stuff. Let's see. He's been tracking me for a while now, actually. Oh! That was close. Dude, it's close. No, you don't. Ah, oh, dang it. I was hoping it wouldn't blow anything up. Alright, yeah. Alright, back to work. I'm gonna put some other material here. I don't want to use... I might use nether brick. Don't have any on me. I don't have any, but... I was thinking about using wood. But I'm worried about combustion. What about it catching fire? But it would make it very easy to spot the buttons. Just come around the corner, you just hold down right click, and hopefully you hit one of them. Very weird. I mean, you kind of have to have low chances if you're not going to hit them. I mean, you have to be very unlucky if you don't hit them, is what I meant to say. Alright, so I think that'll do. I'm going to start doing redstone outside. After... Hang on, I need to do what I did to that corner. I set it in 1 block, you know, so it's a little bit easier to see what's going on. And then I'll do the same here. So, yeah. What's up, dude? What do you think? Looks cool, huh? That's what I thought. Pretty freaking sweet. Here is a switching mechanism. This way goes to the fortress. So you come around the corner. Hopefully you're looking perfectly straight forward. You're holding down right click. And as you're holding down right click, you move forward, you press the button. It switches the track just enough time to whoosh, fly on by. So that is how that works. Offset. Yeah, this needs to be manually powered in order for that to work. Anyway, yeah, so that's how this works. I don't think it'll work very well for areas like this, where powered means normal. Because that means, oh, if you notice, the redstone's on the inside. Helps protect it, and you know what? It looks pretty sweet. It looks pretty cool for decoration. And it's also a very good indicator that you hit the button. Nice bright red. Yeah, but like for areas like this where you need the torch to show there is power, kind of doesn't really work that well. I mean, you kind of have to... It just wouldn't really work. Something like this. So that means it's turning this way. It's just, southwest. Don't you just love it? I don't. Somehow I need to power this block without using another torch. I use 2 torches here. One here. Redstone powers that block, which another torch is connected to. Covered up with the slab. But here, it doesn't work that way. So, I gotta figure out how to do this with 1 torch. Basically, the trick for this area. 1 torch, that's it. I might actually remove all these buttons and make this one the only button, because it's kind of like dead center, so as long as you're looking perfectly forward and you hold down right click. Let's see, actually, let's test that out. Let's do this. Let's put a lever down here. Sit down. Yeah. Fail. Okay. We'll sit down and go. Yeah, see, you're going too fast, so I couldn't even do it while looking perfectly forward. Ugh! Okay, new idea. So the idea with this one is you're riding in on your minecart, and you stop here, and there's well, you step on like you stop here, you get out, and you walk, but you step on pressure plates that you can like press and power the. I'm having trouble with this one. And I can't do. Well, I could probably just do this like revolving carts that just always work all the time. And that might actually not be a bad idea. It wouldn't generate too much lag. Too much lag because I mean I can run the Nether while recording at like 100 frames a second. I don't need to worry about lag too much. I don't know. I don't like minecarts a whole lot because they're just there's no way to make them perfect. Okay, I've done some thinking and I've done some testing, and I came to a real simple conclusion. What we're going to do is we're going to have 1 track on one side of each of these tunnels. There's going to be a block at each end with a button that connects to it. Super simple. That's it. Because, for several reasons, I'm not going to use this tunnel a whole lot. So there's no real point in making this thing super duper fancy. I mean, you know, it looks great, and that's important, but like functioning wise, the redstone and trying to make the redstone work, it's not necessary. So, simple, 1 track. That's all it is. That's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to work on that, and I'll see you guys on the other side. These guys are just irritating me now. Oh, yeah! Killing them because they're so evil and stupid. No, you don't. Silly pig man. You're not getting on that wall. Stop pushing me! Okay. Just wanted to show you guys that. That was funny. Well, it's, not the prettiest, but crap, I forgot. Alright, I placed... I was really hoping I could ride home, and I forgot that I haven't powered them. So I placed tracks in all 3 tunnels on the right side. They're on the right side if you're heading towards the hub. So that's the rule I used. And it looks alright. It kind of throws off the symmetry, which is kind of nice. You need a little bit of that in design. So I think it'll work. But I haven't powered them for a very simple reason. In one of the latest snapshots, they've actually added upside down levers. And I checked it in videos, and I saw it in the wiki, and upside down levers. Yeah. So I have not powered these yet because I just want to simply just put a lever underneath and turn it on. That's all I'll have to do. So I think I'm just going to hold off on that until that. So until those come, until the next 1.3 update finally comes, they've been adding so much stuff, it's insane. But until this update finally comes, I will put in levers, and that will make things happy. And I guess I'll just I don't really know. I mean, I guess maybe you could do something kind of like this around the corners. You know, maybe something like that, where that's how you can get out. Like that, maybe? I don't know. I think it looks alright. Let's do that, and then this just for symmetry. Okay, for now. It looks unfinished and weird, but that's how it's going to be for now. Maybe a button can be on the wall, like here. Like, go into it. Anyway, that's what I've got for the tracks. I don't know how long I've been recording, because I've recorded this in segments. So, and I don't really have anything else planned. I have other things I need to do today, but this is the only thing I have planned. So I guess it's a wrap. I feel disappointed that I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do with the tracks by making it epic and cool, but it'll have to do. I'm gonna kill this guy, and while I do so, you guys can look at the credits. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Right through that mark. At last I found me some diamonds. Oh, I'm so happy I could ride a pig.